Welcome to the CalSouth Instructor and Assessor webinar.
My commitment is to be transparent, honest, and fair to all the referee associations in CalSouth. My mission is to inject motivation, core values, clear structure, modern thinking, and professionalism to propel us towards the future and solidify our reign as the top referee program in the country. My mission is to create a clear structure for the whole lifespan of a referee's career. This will involve many facets, including instruction, assessment, mentorship, administration, assigning, and referee development.
For those of you that don't know me, I'm Rick Rim, the CalSouth State Director of Assessment. First thing we wanted to cover today was going to be the referee coach pathway. We know everybody's been online looking at this since the Federation put it out for people to look at. Want you to know right off the bat that this is going to be a 3 to 5 year plan. So we don't have to worry about this for registration for 2021. Everything's going to remain the same, and we'll cover that later on in the presentation. This process for this referee coach pathway is going to be an evolving process. So things might change next year, the year after. We'll leave that all open and we'll keep you guys all informed as we become aware of the changes.
Hi everyone, my name is Lee Eichenbaum. I am your new State Director of Instruction. I'm very happy to be here and look forward to working with everyone. Rick and I have included our contact information. The phone numbers are for your use only. Please do not publish that to the membership. They can use our email addresses, but the phone numbers are for you, for the instructors and assessors. Okay, thank you. Okay, let's get started. This is the State Director of Instruction requirements and responsibilities from U.S. Soccer. First, we have a instructor network, and the instructor network, as far as I'm concerned, is incredible. We have an incredible experienced instructors, very knowledgeable, very caring, and can't get better than that. The next is we have the in-service. I'm sorry, we've been a little bit behind. As you can tell, we're starting to catch up. We already have March, we have April. May is now in the Dropbox, or soon will be. Then we will get going on June. We will continue doing the videos at the end of the month. We'll talk a little bit more about that. I do work with Rick on a day, pretty much 3 to 4 times a week. We are speaking at this point. After that, we will be, as far as the instructors and the assessors, we are the knowledgeable ones with regard to the laws, and we want to make sure that the membership uses us in that way. And lastly, we do have classes for the instructors and the assessors that we will be talking about. The material will not be available to us until July. We will go over that once we have some dates. Okay, so this is the referee pathway. Changed last year. I'm sure many of you are very familiar with it. We already have grassroots referees, grassroots recertifying, regional referees, upgrades to regional referees, etc. Okay, so this is the change that is probably on everyone's mind. As Rick had mentioned, we want to stay calm. This is a work in progress. U.S. Soccer, I'm sure, will change things as we move along. Where we're going to be starting is with the referee mentors. That's currently our instructors. There are different components to that. I will go over those. Rick will go over the referee coach. And again, key is stay calm. It's a work in progress, 3 to 5 years. And for me, I like a lot of things that are there, and I want to embrace that. And I would encourage you to look at that as well. So there are 3 things that U.S. Soccer is looking at for their mentors, and these are leading the practical field sessions. These can be the grassroots clinics that we've put on, and as well as additional types of field sessions that would be maybe at the higher levels when we get into what we used to call, or currently call, RPD, Referee Pro Development. Things are changing in that way. We have to wait for the SRC to decide on what we're going to do going forward. The next thing is leading video analysis sessions. You will see from the survey how much the referee community wants to have the video analysis. And last is the mentoring component, which is observing the performance of our grassroots referees as well as those that want to upgrade. And Rick will cover that portion. This is the U.S. Soccer grassroots certification requirements. I've highlighted the part on training because that's what I'm going to want to discuss. There is an online component as well as a field experience, which is the grassroots in-person or on-field training. Our new referees, the grassroots referees, have a licensing course provided by U.S. Soccer, which we are currently using. This is a snapshot from it. The actual modules are 4.5 hours long of e-learning experience, and it prepares the referees for the responsibilities of a grassroots referee. I'm going to try to get everyone access to this so that we do know what's included. A lot of the community would like to see the longer classrooms. I think this will cover quite a bit of it. What we'll do is we'll figure out a way of putting together some videos to cover those things that are not included in this e-learning environment. One thing I want to make sure you understand is once you start something, which I did, I started on the laws of the game, and I think I started with Law 5. It doesn't let me move anywhere until I finish it. So I'm not even sure if it will let me even go from Law 5 over to a different law, but nonetheless, I want to make sure that you know you can't go skipping around. You have to finish the modules. If we do have access, we're going in exactly like a grassroots brand new referee. This is our current grassroots on-field experience, also called the in-person. When a new referee signs up, they then have to attend a 5-hour class. We're going to talk more about that at some point. But the agenda basically is the law review. It has AR mechanics, the AR drills, and offside. We go over pregame, the use of a whistle for the referee, with drills, free kicks. We end off the field portions with 7v7 modifications, as well as the heading policy. Then we finish up everything with the administration of the uniforms, associations, etc. So I think we have a very good foundation here. We have a great knowledge base, as I mentioned. What I'd like to do is actually videotape portions of this so new instructors coming on can actually watch the actual presentation to see how things are done. I want to work on best practices. There are a lot of great drills I've stolen from people, and I've worked with many of you in these clinics. I enjoy them. I'm sure many of you do as well. So we're going to work on this. We have a good base, as I mentioned. I want to see us develop it into something that's really spectacular. This is from a survey from about a month ago. Asking whether or not referee associations would be in favor of providing on-field training sessions to their primary field of membership. This will help us with the current virus situation, and getting our new referees, the grassroots referees, certified is very, very important. So this will go to the SRC. We will determine the specifics, and I will let you know. This is also from the survey, and this is with regard to scrimmages, using scrimmages to certify our referees. Key is that just by attending a scrimmage is not going to necessarily get a referee ready to actually, AR matches or referee matches. So there would be additional requirements with regard to some field training. So again, this will go to the SRC, and we will let you know specifics on how we're going to go forward. We will need to make a decision relatively quickly because hopefully we'll be back on the fields within a month or so. This is from a workshop that U.S. Soccer put on that we attended online. Once again, the referee mentor for us will be an instructor. They will do the in-service referee association training, video analysis, which we already have been doing. In addition, you have the grassroots in-person, that's field training, and then the new step is mentoring. Rick will be covering that. On this slide, you'll see the last line is being proficient with technology and willing to learn. You can ask Laura, myself, Juan, and Rick. We have definitely experienced that over the last few weeks, having to put together online presentations, videos, webinars. So we're definitely embracing this. It seems like the referee community is as well. We will give instruction in this particular area. If this is something you're interested in, definitely let myself and Rick know. In the March video presentation we provided, there was a survey and quiz after. This is the result from our referee community. I think there's something in the range of about 400, 500 referees that have taken it so far. We asked basically what they would be interested in learning about. The law change review is definitely number one. I provided this to the instructors, asking instructors if there's any particular area they'd like to provide the presentation. I will show you in the next slide where we're at on that. And if anyone's interested in this, I will send it to you, especially if you're interested in putting together a presentation or a video on any of these. So far, since March, the monthly in-services, you can see that in front of you. What we've done is because of the virus, we have been putting together videos. We already have March, we already have April. May you have in your Dropbox, or if you don't have it now, it will be soon. And then we will follow that up at the end of May. We will do a video to share with those people who are not able to attend a webinar with their association, or if your association chooses not to have one. These are expectations. In June, we'll be doing over AR responsibility. July, we'll go over the 2020 law changes, review those. August, we'll look at the 2021 law changes. There isn't that many of them from what I understand, and we will also go over fall competition rules. I will send out information on that, and we will collect the information. I want to share some of the statistics, some of the information with regard to the video learning experience for our referees and our membership. So far, our rating is something in the range of about 4.5 out of 5. So that's excellent. Our membership is definitely embracing this. We asked the membership how they like the video presentations. This is what they've said. It's easy, they like the review, it's clear and to the point, they like the use of scenarios, they like that it's concise, they like that they can schedule it on their own time. So these are the things we want to continue to look at as we prepare video presentations. So we asked the membership, how can we improve the current videos? Their answer resoundingly is to include videos and video analysis. They want to see clips. They like that it's online, they like the questions, they like situations, they like scenarios, examples. So this is what we have to do going forward. I've asked US Soccer for video clips that we could use, especially with youth matches. We're going to be working with them, and hopefully we'll get some good clips that we'll be able to share with you. So what's needed now is presentations. If you're interested in preparing a presentation for a monthly in-service, please let me know. Video analysis is definitely encouraged. If you're interested in doing a video presenting, meaning that I will send you the presentation and then you do the video portion of it, that would be excellent. If you have any presentations that you want to share with the community, I will send you over our uplink for Dropbox. I'll review it, and if it meets the requirements, then we may include it. Also, we are, again, as I mentioned, looking to double our numbers with regard to instructors and then the new mentor path. So if you have any recommendations, please let that person know to contact us, or let us know if there's some people that you would like to see step up and start instructing. I'm going to turn it over to Rick. I really appreciate everyone's time.
All right, so let's go and get into some assessor stuff. I just wanted to say that I look forward to working with everyone, and I'm going to do my best to keep everybody involved in the program. If you have any questions about anything, feel free to give me a call or send me an email. I have an open door policy. I look at it as like a marriage. Without communication, it just doesn't work. So that's my goal. One of my first priorities is to continue to develop a great network of assessors so that we can meet the assessment needs of our CalSouth referees. Lee and I are going to work together to develop training materials for our assessors. We will have an electronic version of the development and guidance form, which I've been working on, to be used on your phones, tablets, and computers, so that when you're out there doing your mentoring, you'll have this form to fill out and be able to email the officials. We will also have a few in-person meetings so that you'll have enough time to plan your life around our training courses. Again, here we are with the referee coach pathway that U.S. Soccer has developed. As I said in the beginning of this presentation, this is an evolving program. And as we look down the path that we need to follow, I will keep you informed of the process. The SRC will do everything we can to make the process work for all. I don't know if everybody knows that before the whole pandemic thing started, CalSouth held an entry-level assessors course, and we had 35 new assessors attend. We look forward to be able to complete the course as soon as we're able to meet in groups again. Our plans are to use our new mentors to work at select CalSouth tournaments to help improve our referees' performance. All of the assessment fees are going to be under the review by the SRC, and the community will be informed of the outcome. Here's a quick look at the development and guidance form that will now be in electronic form, which you'll be able to just click and type in your comments and then send them off by email to the officials while you're working on the field. I just want to take this time to remind you that the recertification requirements for 2020 hasn't changed. Everything's the same for now. And there are two things, though, that need to be completed before the 2021 registration starts. And that's the concussion in sports certification and the sudden cardiac arrest. These, along with the safe sport training, need to be completed by the end of June. So that would be a good time now for you to log on and complete the training while we have time, while we're all locked in our houses. The requirement for 2021 will be available in July. We do have a few grade 7 assessors out there. Just wanted to let you know that your requirements haven't changed for the 2020 registration year. But there again, you need to complete the concussion in sports certification and the cardiac arrest certification. This is also for everyone, basically. All the referees, everybody's got to take these courses along with the safe sport. And that's all got to be done by the end of June.
It's very important at this time that we get as many new referees certified. You will see here a video link encouraging our referee community to become a referee. If you would, place this on your social media, on your website, email your referees. Word of mouth is huge in the referee community, and that would be very, very appreciated. We know you have a lot of questions, so we have provided a form for you to ask them. You'll have to copy this link down, so I will leave it up for a little bit. It breaks down based on type of question, so if you can just make sure your question's in the right category, we will then take the time, Rick and myself, and answer the questions and then send it out to everybody. Again, appreciate your time, and I will leave this up for a bit.
Thanks for attending. I hope to see everyone soon. Be safe.